Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make raspberry and pistachio cupcakes. These cupcakes are so good, very moist with a pistachio base. Then I'm going to add some raspberry jam inside of the cupcakes and then frost them with an amazing rose mascarpone frosting. It's going to be delicious and quite easy to do, so let's start with the cake recipe. So first of all, I'm going to start with the pistachio cakes, and I'm going to use, of course, some pistachios, and I'm going to chop them up really fine until I have some sort of a powder. I'm using unsalted grilled pistachios, but you can use salted if you want to have that bit of a kick. And then I'm going to process my pistachios until I have a very fine powder. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to add my pistachios to my room temperature butter, and I'm also going to add some sugar, and I'm going to mix that well for about 2 minutes until I have a very light and combined consistency. Perfect. Now I'm going to add 2 large eggs, and I'm going to beat between each addition. As we are all used to eat pistachio products green, I'm going to add some green food coloring, but you can definitely go natural and just skip out the food coloring, but I'm going to add just a touch of green food gel. Now for the dry ingredients, I'm going to use, of course, some all-purpose flour, to which I'm going to add some ground almonds. The almonds add moisture as well as a bit of a richness to the cake, and it goes perfectly well with pistachios. It actually intensifies the flavor of the pistachio, so it's perfect for this recipe. And then I'm going to add some baking powder and a touch of salt. I'm going to mix these dry ingredients together and add them to the mixture. Now for the final ingredient, I'm going to add some yogurt. It's looking weird, but it's delicious, it's French. You can use, for example, Greek yogurt, that will be delicious, or buttermilk if you don't have any yogurt on hand. And then I'm going to mix one last time. And as you can see, I forgot to add the vanilla extract in the beginning, so I'm just going to add it now, it's not an issue. My cupcake batter is now perfect and green, so I'm going to fill my cupcake liners using an ice cream scoop, and then I will bake my cupcakes for about 15 to 20 minutes in my preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius, that's 340 in Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake them until a toothpick inserted in the center of each cupcake comes out clean. While my cupcakes are cooling at room temperature, we can take care of the frosting, and I'm going to make a mascarpone frosting. First of all, I'm going to beat my mascarpone cheese on its own. You can also use some cream cheese if you'd like. Just make sure that your cheese is well softened. Now I'm adding some icing sugar. Then some heavy cream. I'm using here some crème fraîche. You can definitely use some double cream or heavy whipping cream. Just make sure that you have fat in there, it will be better. And for the flavors, I'm also going to add some rose petal extract. You can use some rose water, but it's not going to be as intense as extract. And also I'm going to add some pink food coloring. I'm using powder, you can definitely use gel. Please don't use liquid food coloring, it's really bad. And I'm going to mix one last time until I have a very light and fluffy frosting. My frosting is now looking beyond delicious, so I'm going to fill my piping bag, fit it with a piping nozzle, and then I'm going to cut the center of my cupcakes, so that just means that I'm going to hollow them to add then some raspberry jam. Please use a jam that is very intense in fruit and not sugars. That will be way better in taste. And then I will cover my cupcakes with the remaining cake and frost them entirely with the frosting. Now for the decorations, I'm going to add some raspberry jam once again just to remind the flavors, and I'm using a piping bag just to make sure that my work is really smooth and precise. And I'm going to add also some pistachio crumbs that I just made earlier, and I'm going to sprinkle my cupcakes using this beautiful green powder. So as you can see, our cupcakes are looking beautiful. They are perfect for Mother's Day or any day of the year. They look beautiful with green and pink. It's perfect for any occasion really, for your friends, family, or any gathering. Please make sure that you make this recipe and that you share a picture with me on social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. The entire list of ingredients is in the description box down below, as well as the social media where to follow me. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot, especially for this new year. And I will see you next time for another amazing recipe. Bye!